Alrighty, what is going on, guys? It's Apache here today, and we're going to be going over Checkmate's Con ranked game. Sorry for the little hiatus. Been moving as well as trying to get ready for my birthday, so been a little bit busy. But we are back in action. We are on the map Stone Keep. As you can see, playing Con. Role for this game is going to be off tank. So with that out of the way, we need to start thinking about things we're going to be doing in the game when it comes to ults. Honestly, hitting anything will be fantastic, but to get the most value out of your ult, being able to counter Ash's assert dominance, whether it's grabbing her, throwing her out immediately, or grabbing her, putting her in a position to where she'll die, is very useful, right? Since they do have solo tank, if the Ash is not able to contest or is on respawn, you guys will be winning, basically by default, right? So buys for this game, caught is usually always the first buy for most things. Super important, anti-heal is the way to go. They do have 3 forms of CC, so Resil is going to be very strong. Ash has a hard stun, so does Damba, and then Maeve has it's a hard CC, but it's not a stun, right? So Resil is going to be very big this game. After you buy Resil, building into Haven to counteract the Damba, the Maeve, the Grok, and the Leon damage is also going to be very huge. And then after that, you just buy whatever you feel like you need most for this game. Dismounts, you're not really going to look for dismounts unless you go to keep and there's nothing there. If there's nothing there, I want you to take a quick look at church and dismount anybody trying to wrap. That will basically give your team a little bit more time to react to that play. Matchup, since there is no off tank that will be directly matching up to you, honestly, you're just going to have to fight whatever DPS is in your way. But yeah. Yeah, 'cause looking at that, I wouldn't be able to just tell you what you'll probably be running into. So yeah, let's get into this gameplay.
All right. Relax.
A little loud. All right, cool. So let's see. I'm gonna actually do this real quick so I can skip forward a bit. All right. So we are rolling out keep. I like this. Your whole team seems to be following you, which is also very good. Leon is there. So one quick thing, and it's very little, is I don't like when people dismount when they really don't have to, right? If you see the Leon there, you should kind of be expecting that she's going to dismount you. So instead of dismounting here and trying to walk at her, what you could do is you can go off this little edge here with your mount and you can get even closer. You might even be able to get so close that you're able to grab her, right? Use your mount as much as you can because since she's the only one there, right? Which means the rest of her team is probably over there. She doesn't really have anything to appeal for her. And if you can force her out, and if she has to hard rotate, she's not able to do anything for about like 4 or 5 seconds. So there's 4 or 5 seconds early on is just not a factor in the game. So I want you to try to approach her a little bit closer. So if she does back out a little bit. You shot her there, you probably could have held that a little bit longer, but I do like how aggressive you're playing here. This is really good by you and your team. Leon is dead. You're able to walk up onto this Grok here. Oop. So one thing there, we can like nitpick a little bit here. So hold on, right here. So boom, we're gonna go through here one more time. Really good play, really good play. So right here, you got to understand that the longer he's shooting you, his damage ramps up. So what you could be doing here is you could be putting your shield up and basically force him to waste his ammo on your shield, right? And that means that's less time to where his beam can actually be on you. And you can close the gap between you and him with your shield. And then when your team gets there, you can drop your shield and you're basically max HP. I would shield right here, shield. You dash here when it wasn't like dashing there doesn't really do anything there. If anything, if you were in a direction where you would have hit him, he probably would have just ghost walked it. So now you're forced to do this. Ash ends up killing your Vivian. Now you're forced to back here. Slithers on you. Oh. Yeah, so you guys ended up going super deep. It started off really well, but you weren't able to finish off what you started, so basically got punished for that. Honestly, after the Leon pick, you probably could have turned back. I like you going for the Grok, but if you're going to go for him, you got to kill him. Right, so you're coming back here. So right here, you need to think about where am I needed the most. You see Term and Vivian here, so you can kind of feel like they're playing together. Eva is over there, and then your Saris is here. You could look for pressure through keep to get another angle onto the enemy team. Just be aware that you won't be getting as much assistance. You don't need to hard stack right side. So you do end up going through mid, which is going to just put a lot of focus on yourself. Rock should get finished here. Oh, unfortunate. Gotta use your shield. Term's going in. So right here, you're stacking with the Term 1 point, which is not the best idea. You should shout here. I'd get off though. You're just staying on point way too long. So you go mid instead of wrapping through keep, and then you end up getting onto point with the Term, and then you just never leave, right? So got to be aware that you are the offlane control, right? You need to be pressuring out the enemy's backline and not capping the point unless you absolutely have to. You'll do way more in the offlane than you will. Is that a... Hold on. See if I can time this right. Here, I will actually slow it down a little bit so I can make sure that I see it. Pretty sure that she... Let's see real quick. Boop. It is Street Justice. Interesting. So, with that being said, I'm not really sure what build you're running, but if you are going against a Street Justice Mave, running more shout CD so that you basically always have shouts will be really nice, right? I don't know why you're running Snow Globe, but yeah, your shout is going to be the biggest counter to this. So having your shout up as much as possible and just making sure that you're not getting low enough so that she can execute you is going to be a very big thing in this game. So right here, if I'm you, honestly, I'm probably looking to take an aggressive angle into keep, but I'll probably wait a little bit longer so my healer can get back a little bit. But you could, so right here, an aggressive fight you can actually take an aggressive fight here. You're poking for ult charge. Term's back. There should be back in 1. May right side.
Thank you for the help.
I would just back up here. You're taking a lot of damage. So you're stacking with the Term a lot here too. Take another angle. Take another angle. Yeah. If you're running Hope Guard, make sure your shield goes up when you're getting healed. There's a good grab there. Look. Unfortunate. You can punish Maeve here. Ooh. At a minute 30 here, so if you were to use your ult, you should get it back. You need to make sure that you have follow-up or you're playing near an edge. Ooh, shooting totem, Chulian. Chulian. No. Shoot this. But I don't want you to overcommit here. I want you to stay in that little doorway so that you can use the corner as cover. So right here, I don't want you to back up. Your team is playing pretty aggressive with you. You should be holding space here, because right here you could be snowballing. Their tank is dead. You could be finishing them off. It's good. You're walking back in. Shield first, so that you can try to cleanse caught and get a better shout off. Oh, shield. Oof. So, with Maeve being dead and there being a minute left, you really didn't have to ult that there since she didn't stun anybody, right? So there was no threat. The idea, the thought process was good, but you also need to factor in this as well as this, right? Because most of the times Ashes build their ult pretty fast. I don't know if she'll build it too fast into a turn, but yeah, now you're both at 0% ult charge. Well, you're at 30. She's at 0. Oof. You gotta either shield or shout that.
seconds remaining.
Right here, I'd be taking top right here. I wouldn't be even worrying about bottom left. Chow, chow. There you go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Enemy killing spree.
Look at the me.
2, 1.
Huge ult, but just thrown out too late.
Enemy killing spree.
Fortunate. Don't get stunned. Limbs rezzing. Good pick, a pick. Gotta live, gotta live. Oh, put your shield up. There you go. Oh, don't C9 turn. Damba, damba, damba. Alright, good job.
Damn, that was fucking close.
Should be buying resilience. Resil. You have caught 2. Check what. So right now you should be checking how far my team along is it with caught. Does this person have caught 3? Does this person have caught 3? If it's a yes, then you definitely just rush Resil 2. I mean, you probably still rush Resil 2, but Damba doesn't have fear, and Ash shouldn't have ult, so you should be kind of okay in the Resil department. But Maeve will have ult.
I'll attack up the middle. I'll attack left flank.
I'll attack left flank.
Be careful. Yes.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Flank left. I'll attack up the middle.
It's clear to me.
Alright, so we're gonna speed through this.
1.
Oh,
4.
no caught 3s yet, but you should be buying Resil here.
1.
Wait. Good luck.
You want to save it for caught 3 first, I'm assuming, and then go into Resil. The same thing with the Leon here. You do get spotted early, so this is more understandable. Term is alone. Oh, okay, so you're down on DPS. You need to live here. I highly suggest never to go onto balcony. It's usually a death trap. Grab a Maeve. She dies here. You trade, but Term's gonna die. So right here, I don't want you to contest. I want you to back up like to your side of keep, and I want you to chill. Right? I want you to regroup and then push back in with your team here. He's in a Leon ult if he gets low. Now you're all alone and you're gonna get punished for it. When all you had to do was reset. Yeah, so right there, the play was to reset. You died and didn't buy items. Gotta have caught 3 or Resil 2. So right there, Term was in a position to touch and he didn't tell you that he couldn't touch, so just let him look for the touch and you deal with the Maeve.
Heal me. Righteousness cannot die.
That was a close one.
Should be a free kill. Should be a free kill. Kinda lost her, but Sarah should kill her. It's a little chaotic right now. We can't see, so it's hard for me to say anything. And so the biggest thing that I'm noticing so far is that you're putting yourself into positions that the Term wants to play in. You need to be more in the off lanes. Sorry for the yawn. Okay. Nothing you could do here. You're probably gonna lose Term, probably gonna die here as well. Hold him, hold him, hold him. Oh no, you might have to throw him here actually. Toss, toss. He's good now. Toss, toss, toss. My only problem with okay, okay. My only problem with that is you're holding him a little too long. And yeah, it's nice to get the little like the emote off and blah blah. Yeah, but at the end of the day as well, it's like every second that you're holding him extra, your team's fighting without you.
Killing spree.
You cannot block Ash's dash unless you're in front of her, so either grab her there or block it from the front. $39 You want to try to build up your ult as much as possible without allowing them to get a free touch. Gotta pay attention to your surroundings. Leon, no Q. 4 people in front of you. You might want to just back up here.
Gather around.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh! Domino Souther. Gotta make sure you're abusing the corners.
10, 9, 8, 7.
The term's back, right? So so since you're not on high, I want you to fight this Grok here and then look to go into their back line. Didn't have to grab them there, but shoot the Grok, not the totem. Ash should be out of her ult now. You could probably burn her. Grok's first. There we go. Grab, grab, grab. Oh, you tried.
Still have a part
Alright, cool.
to play.
Oh, you need Brazil. Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. No.
Ult tuyo, ult tuyo. Pasa.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Spread out.
4,
I like that you're suggesting things to your teammates. That's always a good sign.
1.
You do have your ult. Ash is here. Ash shouldn't have ult. You can block that with your shield or a shout. Right there. So a big thing with con shout is it's really good for trading out abilities. So like shout for dash or just shielding for her like for her knockback. You got to be able to react quick enough and trade those abilities with some of your abilities.
Enemy killing
And blocking a boop with a right click with your shield is so value because you can put it up and down whenever you want. And once she uses it, you know? And she can cancel it nowadays, but she's gonna get ran at here. You're actually living for quite a long time here. I don't really know if it's good or bad at the moment. Term's back. Out for your team. That ult doesn't make any sense.
Yet another action.
But Ash doesn't have ult. You don't have ult as well, though, so gotta kind of fight it normally. There's a rolling out here. Grok dead. Get a shot off. I'd go to bottom keep though. Don't stand in mid. But she knocked you toward it for you basically. Ash dies here. This is good. You go walk at his Leon. Shield, shield, shield. Shield then shout. You get more healing. Oh, but you die for it.
Kneel.
Not today, love.
Righteousness cannot die.
I'd roll out left side to help your Vivian.
Rage.
Eevee's dead. You could have shielded that so you didn't get stunned, especially since you're not buying Brazil.
Your actions are righteous, healer.
Thermal res for y'all.
Enemy killing spree.
Eevee something else, man.
Okay, that guy's stream sniping.
Thank you for the help.
That feels nice.
Good shout. I haven't yet seen you play up top right. What's a little bothersome. Use corners to block LOS from the enemy team if you're going to be looking around for the Grok like that. Grok is one, Grok is one. There you go. You're okay. Look at her though, look at her. Ugh. Actually might be GG if he dies, the term dies. Yep. You need to grab somebody now. Good job. Throw. Throw it. Really good. So now they're not able to push here. A little bit of ult charge, this is nice. Ash will probably have ult here, so you poking here to get ult charge is really good. But I wouldn't be poking from mid, I'd be poking from fire. Which is this little room to your left right there. Just because it's just, she's might be looking for an ult here. Like a good grab, I was actually going to say maybe you should grab her there.
Okay, that guy's stream sniping. Killing.
You're pursuing her a little too hard. Healed up when you get healed. Letting that Leon hit and get free ults on you. I want another free kill. Mave ults for no reason.
15 seconds remaining.
Thank you for the help.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, so you survived. Alright, cool. Got it built. Your ult's a little far from me to charge though. But you should be okay. So, like I said, Brazil is super important in this game, especially as an off tank. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and since they do have 4 CCs technically, you got a slow from Grok, a stun from Ash with a knockback, and then a blind from Maeve, and 2 types of stuns from Damba. Like, Brazil's going to be very important. Because getting stunned is going to open up a lot of opportunities for you to get punished. Now you're actually getting dismounted by the Grok. No pool, but it does create space. Shield. Maybe we should be able to finish that. Good follow up. You gotta get healthy. Now Leon's dead. Ash ults. Oh, but you're in the wide open. Yeah. I wouldn't have grabbed there. So like you're looking for those ults, right? Which is good, but like you gotta also understand like when it's a good time to do it and when it's not a good time to do it. Eevee's trying to. What the? Let's just go forward. That Eevee's throwing. Went snow globe for no reason, and then yeah. So a big thing is going to be that I can comment on is going to be your positioning. A lot of the times you're ending up where term should be instead of aggressing into the off lane, right? For the most part, term should be able to kind of handle his own. You got to be able to create pressure and take angles away from the enemy team, because when you do that, it actually makes your terminus stronger, right? Because term's weakness is multiple angles. When it comes to ults, a lot of the times you're looking for good ults, but you're grabbing them at the wrong times, or you're just grabbing people when you're just way too low, right? Like every time Ashe ults, grabbing her out of it is huge, but if she ults in main and then you're sitting on fire, whether it's yours or theirs, and you ult her, and then everybody can just turn and look at you, you're gonna get insta burned. You know, Maeve puts a set of damage, 2 sets of damage amp daggers into you. That's basically half your HP bar by herself. You know, and that's not counting 3 other people shooting at you. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a big thing to think about. Is like, if I'm grabbing this person, am I gonna get blown up? Because if you are, you grab the Ashe, but it doesn't give you anything. She lives, and you die for it. Like you could have easily just fought something else and just won the fight because you guys had already won the fight with one being up. Now Ashe is unkillable, but you can still kill the other three. But yeah, so ults and positioning are definitely gonna be a big thing. Try to avoid stacking with your tank too much. Take more control of the off lanes. Be smarter with your ult, as well as understand that shouting only for healing isn't the best idea. It's really good, and if you are gonna do that, make sure that you're clearing caught. But making sure that you're shouting to like trade out the Mave executes and the Ash dashes, just like things like that. Like shout is a very good ability to trade out other abilities with. All right, let's look at this real quick. All right, you did pretty good damage, I'd say. You probably could have been a little bit higher, but I feel like the angles you were taking kind of prevented you from doing that. As well as your Vivian did die a lot, but I do kind of feel like it's because we really never had control of offlane. So she really never had like a safe little corner to play in because we weren't controlling enough space. Snow Globe Eevee, Kaka Poopy. But yeah, with that being said, man, if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like, comment down below what you want to see, whether it's a tutorial, coaching, or a guide. I'm more than happy to definitely give you guys what you want to see. But without further ado, I gotta head out. I will see you guys in the next one, and yeah, peace.